Well, how's it going, everyone? Bo here from BZ Up, and today we're getting into some pretty important stuff today, as we've been giving the official release date for Call of the Wild, the Angler. It hasn't been a few months that we've learned about this, and I remember people asking me at the time when I thought it would be released, and we were thinking kind of like a 3-month window, going back to when they introduced the Hunter Call of the Wild. It seemed like there was like 3 months before it was finally released, and so that's kind of the window we were giving it with this, and we weren't far off, I don't believe. Official release date for the Call of the Wild, the Angler, is officially August 31st of 2022, everyone, so mark your calendars, get ready for that. Honestly, I'm very excited about it. In addition to the official release date, we've also got some officially confirmed fish species for this Wyoming map. I'm sure there's going to be more. We're just going to have to wait and see. But we've also got 3 reasons why they didn't combine hunting and a fishing game. From me, this isn't official by any means, but I see a lot of comments asking why they didn't just combine the Hunter with the Angler. Is it lazy? Are they just, you know, scamming us for more money or something like that? So I've put together 3 reasons why they would have never done that to ever begin with. Let's start off with the fish species. So far, we've seen in videos, as well as a nice little GIF, whatever you want to call it, on Steam, there are pike in the game, as we've all seen the giant pike in the video, as well as the pike shown in the GIF here, yellow perch, golden trout, which is nice because it kind of confirms the trout species, along with the rainbow trout, which is cool. We've seen 2 different trout so far. It'll be interesting to see what else there are. I'm assuming cutthroat trout will also be in there, but makes you wonder how many other trout species. Channel catfish have been confirmed, mountain whitefish, largemouth bass, and bluegill. Which is pretty cool. We've seen a lot of these. I think the only one we haven't seen out of that list so far is the largemouth bass. So it will be interesting to take a gander at that. Makes you wonder if they're like tweaking it. They know how popular it is in the U.S. So they're like want it to be perfect or something like that. That'll be interesting to see. Now, if you haven't seen our complete list of unofficial fish species I thought might be on the Wyoming map, then you'll want to go back to our previous video where I kind of listed them all off, as well as gave some pictures from previous fishing games of what they might look like, but I assume they'll look better in this game. Now, 3 reasons why they didn't combine a hunting and fishing game together. The Hunter, Call of the Wild. Why didn't they combine this with Call of the Wild, the Angler? Well, I've written down some stuff here. Obviously, if you know anything about me, I do marketing with hunting and fishing, you know, wildlife departments across the U.S. It's a fun job. I get to see hunting and fishing stuff and talk about it every single day. And I will tell you that we have kind of a general rule when it comes to marketing to these demographics, I should tell you. And that is that every hunter be an angler, but not every angler be a hunter, is the simplified version of it. There are 15 million hunters in the US alone, and there are 60 million anglers, and probably more. You know, even if someone doesn't really like outdoor activities, they might give angling, fishing a try. And it's just a very easy sport to get into. You literally hand someone a rod with a bobber and a worm, and they can catch their first fish. Boom shakalaka. You don't have to teach them how to use a gun. You don't have to take them out into the country. You don't have to have something go in front of them and shoot them. It's all chances and stuff like that. Fishing is just a much easier sport to get into, and because of that, it's got a much larger audience. So I know I just combined 2 different things, two of my main points together there, but what I'm trying to tell you is that if they combined an audience of 60 million with 15 million, right, and then they had 75 million potential people all together, are they going to put out, I don't even know what the percentages of that is. Are we going to separate the updates so that only 20% of the updates are for hunting and 80% of them are for fishing? Or are we going to split it down the middle so that it's 50-50? 50% of the updates will be for hunting, and then on those 50% of the time, then 80% of the audience will be like, hey, what about fishing updates? It's just, honestly, it's a nightmare to even think about. how that would all go, and just thinking about the Hunter updates and how upset people get with all of those. Yeah, I think combining them together would just be, it would just be a fire. It'd just be dousing a fire with gasoline. It'd be awful. And talking about awful, I mean, people complain all the time. Even when there's updates to fix bugs, people complain, well, this will just create more bugs. And this is just talking about the Hunter Call of the Wild. Could you imagine if they added an entire fishing world into the game so that, you know, now you have fishing problems, which might be causing hunting problems, and vice versa? It honestly, it would just blow my mind how many problems you would be dealing with. And just thinking about all the people who complain about bugs and glitches and stuff in the Hunter Call of the Wild, now complaining about that in addition to all of the fishing stuff that just been added. Oh my gosh, it's just, my mind is just racing right now. I'm getting flared up just thinking about it. It's just, oh my god, I can't imagine what EW would be thinking. I don't even work for them. I wouldn't even be dealing with all the bugs and glitches, and it still gets me all fired up. But anyway, there's 3 quick things for you. Not every angler be a hunter. 60 million anglers, 15 million hunters. You know, how do you balance the updates of those games, and who are you going to make mad and whatnot, as well as just dealing with all the bugs and glitches that would come together from combining a fishing game with a hunting game that's already established. Yeah, it just sounds like a nightmare, everybody. It sounds awful. So anyway, if you found this video helpful in any sort of way, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more videos in the future, everybody. We've certainly got much more Call of the Wild, the Angler content coming your way, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you want to check us out on our live streams every Monday, Wednesday, 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. Central, make sure you do so. Absolutely a blast, everybody. And I can't wait for the one tomorrow. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So take care, we'll see you next time, and as always, remember, everyone, we're one planet, one family, game on.